Good evening, I'm Lee Anderson. President Joe Biden signed 2 executive orders requiring vaccines for federal workers and contractors within the next 75 days. He also announced OSHA will issue a rule requiring all employers with 100 or more employees to require vaccines or a weekly COVID-19 negative test. Leslie CANO has local reaction to these new rules. Leslie?
Lee, I went to downtown Bend earlier today where I shared the news of these new vaccine mandates. Some people felt the mandates were necessary, while others were completely against more vaccine mandates. President Joe Biden's newest vaccine mandate, announced Thursday, is the strongest push yet, affecting about 2/3 of the nation's workforce. There are about 29,000 federal workers in Oregon who will now be required to get a COVID-19 vaccination. Contract workers for the federal government are also under the mandate.
I'm one of the people who favor vaccine mandates.
Mark SHYLANSKI, who is visiting Bend, believes the COVID-19 vaccine is necessary.
We're never going to get past COVID until we really, shut down the spread of the infection. And vaccines are one of the key tools in getting there.
Joseph ONEIL, another Bend visitor, agrees with the mandate. He says when the world is in a pandemic, a mandate to the vaccine makes sense.
It seems like we're not getting ahead of this pandemic until we do something that really, takes a strong, kind of go on the offensive to put an end to it.
President Biden also directed the Labor Department to require all employers with 100 or more employees to have their workers either be vaccinated or tested once a week. Companies could face a $14,000 fine per violation. I spoke with a business owner in the downtown Bend area who told me he feels the government is overreaching by mandating large private businesses to have their employees vaccinated. He told me he fears it's only a matter of time before his small business receives its own vaccine mandate as well. To make testing more accessible, the president announced that Walmart, Amazon, and Kroger will start selling at-home rapid COVID-19 tests with no profit over the next 3 months. I also got reaction from Congressman Cliff Bentz, who says he strongly encourages everyone to get a COVID-19 vaccination, but he's opposed to a federal government vaccine mandate. Lee?
The city of Bend is one employer that falls under that vaccine mandate category with more than 700 employees. And AURAND, a spokesperson for the city of Bend, says city officials will meet to clarify what this exactly means for city employees.
The first thing that we want to do is communicate with our workforce. I want them to know as much as we know as soon as possible.
We also spoke with Tom O'Shea, the managing director of the SUNRIVER Resort. O'Shea tells News Channel 21 he currently employs more than 800 people at the resort. O'Shea says the mandate did not surprise him, but the cutoff number of 100 employees did.
The potential to get COVID-19 with 98 employees is equal to if you have 102.
O'Shea says he's strongly encouraging his staff to get vaccinated. Tonight we're asking if you think the new federal mandates will lead to a drop in COVID-19 cases. Tell us what you think on our web poll at ktvz.com. It's under the news section. Click the drop-down menu.